I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet.
All right. I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
Fine. As long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back!
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. And you, take it easy for the next few days, all right? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help. Ian-san! Traveler! Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to... Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect. Then follow me. We made it, Chief.
Eon-san, Traveler Paimon.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that, according to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too...
The soy thought? What's...
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scout. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago. But that...
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give... didn't work.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me.
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we—
Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment, let them go where they feel comfortable. And the Traveler, Paimon and I—
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe, well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send— All right, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by— This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges. Let's see. One of those guys was talking about being cold. Do you still remember him? It's not often that you see someone almost drown on dry land. Let's go talk to him. Found him. Hello?
So dark.
Okay, just wait a— The caravan from my tribe should have brought—
Huh?
When it's dark, damp, and maybe the light and warmth—
Like underwater. Where
It's working!
is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swim—
No. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore.
Looks like the bonfire wasn't— That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte.
One with nature.
My friend,
We're working on it. But I wanted to ask—
Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made—
That means we just need to bring
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but he was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your— Well, hold on. What are you planning?
Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you— All right, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do—
No problem.
Time to go.
We're back! How are you?
Duarte? How did you get here?
It's working!
What now?
You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few.
Wait, not so hard.
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. We're almost at the surface. No. Wait.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss. You went through all that for me?
None of this is your fault.
Thank you.
Go on, get some rest. Is Kaylee? Well, seems like the key to getting through to them is whatever they cherish the most. Kind of like their last spark of hope. Now we know how to help the others. Let's take heart from this and...
It's coming for me. It's gonna...
It's okay. There's nothing to fear.
It's no use. It will devour.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she can talk to us, but no.
Afraid? I wonder what triggered it. All right, just like before.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko?
Chief Utota, perfect time.
I think you're onto something. The mental distress, Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. Ion-san, do you believe...
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a...
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Huh? What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the... She was only 11 or 12 at the time. And her brother, even young... Kochita trained hard to become a warrior. But still found fighting Abyss monsters too...
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several... By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we...
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just...
Family?
Oh, hold on, Chief Mutoda. Looks like Kochita's response...
If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a depth, but I'm no warrior. I'm just...
Kochita...
Fight it!
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep. She just needs to defeat it. I think it's worth a try.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out.
Great. Then let's go right now.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister
All right, then Found him. Let's get started. Everything all right, Kuchita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Stay away from my It's the wheel!
It's home! Solidify!
Going in! Now you shall...
I can do this. I have to do this.
Go away!
Adorn my night!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
That last strike was...
That's impossible. No.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is... cool. I've always envied war.
It's important to listen to you. Besides,
Even though we're both scared,
Is that so? I finally feel like I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
all right, then sometimes...
Atoko's all better. Did you hear? Yes, really. It's all thanks to the...
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I... So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kuchita's getting better, too!
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
That's 2 people down. You're an You really know how to give people hope.
Yeah, honestly, we only found a
Most people say I'll never get it.
Whoa, you're
Just like when I told you probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I'll have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 few.
That sounds like something Paimon could do.
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So, but that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized, so I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday.
Oh, well, when when you put it that way, you're amazing, An-san.
I don't deserve that. You already have that. I bet I could.
An-san, bad news.
Stay calm. Looks like the time for conversation is over.
What are you doing, Uncle Lin? Wait!
Don't you recognize us, my...
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. The warrior... Oh,
Careful! He's not himself!
Oh, Kotlan!
Get back! I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control.
Solidify!
Talking is pointless.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Gather!
Mom, Dad, we're gone. This is my final battle!
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters!
Give me... Look, Uncle Lin! That's your fault!
Get out of my home!
I'll never forgive you!
Watch out!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son. He's...
Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
What should we do? He keeps calling us monsters.
Oh, Kotlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't...
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It's...
So you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible... The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with... This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst!
Hurry! He's away!
Please, give him the draft. My son, in his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain.
Monsters! What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was... Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to...
Just... Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'll help you carry him back.
Thank goodness everything turned out out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid. Besides, I care deeply about...
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended...
That's right. My desire to protect this... When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago. Like you, we were true Outlanders, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced. They were steadfast and fearless, just as I fought for the glory of Conria. They fought for the survival of... We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even... It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to in order to develop a treatment as fast as possible. Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this will...
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I... However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working...
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to...
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer.
Wait. Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks...
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. If that explanation is too difficult to understand... The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchanged. So, before the final moment truly...
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt it. After helping Occult land back home,
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle. That device... She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay. Best of luck to you all.
What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't...
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Sure took your sweet time, wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last.
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too?
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about...
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a... Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
The traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name.
Nope.
All right, then to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question... It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
opponent said made sense, but did you see St. Lolly's reaction back there? But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like you're right. If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon.
But Paimon's not from that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon. Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before.